There are people in the world so hungry that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread. Mahatma Gandhi. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, 1 in 9 people in the world are suffering from chronic undernourishment. Now, we've all seen those commercials about sending food to people in places that are in need. We've all felt those very visceral feelings, and many of us have donated to those charities. But I want to ask one question. What if the problem of hunger cannot be solved by simply sending people more food? Now, don't get me wrong, I think feeding the hungry is both noble and necessary. But by only doing that, we miss what hunger is really about. See, those people on TV aren't just hungry for food, they are also hungry for opportunity. One of my favorite all-time quotes is this: talent is evenly distributed around the world. Opportunity is not. We look upon people in these countries as victims, and when we do that, we take away their dignity. But truthfully, they have just as much talent, creativity, intelligence as we do. It is the opportunity that they lack. So what if we began to see them not as victims, but as change makers that hold the key to their own salvation? I'm not saying they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps like some people do, but if we support causes that not only send food, but also help to give people freedom, power, and agency to express themselves so that they can fix their own problems, this will create the biggest, most sustainable, long-lasting impact. Because this is optimization. So what now? What do we do? Well, there's a global organization called the Hunger Project, which I absolutely love what they're doing. They're a nonprofit organization that mobilizes governments and people for success. Simply put, they are about empowerment, giving hungry people their dignity back. They teach practical skills in farming, nutrition, sanitation, and get this, they work on the ground helping people shift their mindsets so that they can shift their own hunger and thereby shift their future. This is awesome because it's something that I believed in for a very long time, and that is when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. For over 3 decades, the Hunger Project has been a leading voice. They impact 16 million people around the world. Now, I'm very, very cynical when it comes to charities because I've seen a lot of them only give a tiny portion of money that they get to the actual promised recipients. But I did some research, and the Hunger Project actually has the highest ranking with the Charity Navigator, which audits different charities and shows exactly where the money goes. So if you're truly interested in ending hunger, I suggest you take a look at the Hunger Project. They're doing some incredible things and truly changing the world. Even though hunger is a huge issue in the world today, we are trying to end hunger by 2030, and we can do it. Because in 1977, 30,000 children died every day from hunger. Today, that number is 8,200, and the world population has actually increased by 3 billion. So we are making strides, and together we have the power to end hunger once and for all. For more information, go to wehavethepower2.com. Peace.